Hey everybody, before we get into today's video, I want to give a quick shout out to the video sponsor of today's video. The Iceberg V3 disc golf backpack from Berg's Bags is the #1 disc golf bag on the market. All of the finer details that are going to give you all the utility that you need on the course for casual rounds or competitive rounds. You can hold over 40 discs. You can fit your umbrella on one side, your stool in the stool holster on the other side. We have these bottom rails so your bag's never falling and tipping over, and they come in several different stylish colors. Click the link in the description below and use code ICE10 to get 10% off your order. Now let's get into today's video. Hey everybody, we have some breaking news from Nikko Locastro. He says, I'm stoked to announce a multi-year partnership with Lone Star Disc. Excited to see what the future brings. So this is kind of a big deal because Nikko Locastro had some questionable actions at the European Open. He was dropped from his previous sponsor, Clash Discs, and he also was suspended from Team Gateway. And he also faced a suspension from the PDGA, so he was unable to compete for a while. He missed several tournaments. And then the PDGA came out and changed his suspension and his probation. They shortened the suspension and increased the probation. So Nikko is actually able to play at the start of this coming 2023 disc golf season. Now, this is what Lone Star Disc had to say. Lone Star Disc, Inc. has signed Nikko Locastro to their professional touring team for a multi-year deal. As a result, Lone Star will be adding 2 new brands associated with Nikko to their lineup, Flight Club, an apparel brand, and Sacred Discs, Nikko's personal disc line. Nikko will be throwing Lone Star Disc exclusively for the duration of the deal. Lone Star will also be releasing a Nikko Locastro Tour Series Jackrabbit in the coming days and will be providing access to both Flight Club and Sacred Discs next year. We are excited to have Nikko on our team, and we look forward to a great year of disc golf, the president of Lone Star Disc. Some people are worried about this. One of the top comments is just yikes. But we knew Nikko was going to get signed, and it was safe to assume that Nikko wasn't going to get signed to like a massive name brand. The Innovas, the Discmanias, the Discrafts, the Trilogies. I mean, Nikko's worked with most of these companies in the past, and it hasn't worked out. Nikko's gone through so many sponsors, so we knew one of these more up-and-coming brands was going to sign him. And this actually works pretty well for Nikko. He is such a talented thrower. It doesn't really matter what discs are in his hands. As long as you give him something overstable to throw off the tee, something overstable to putt with, Nikko's always going to be able to score well on basically any course. And I know a lot of players and a lot of fans don't love Nikko for his actions at the European Open and some of his previous accusations and actions in previous years. He's an explosive, he's an emotional guy, and sometimes this has gotten him into trouble. But I'm going to give Nikko the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say that he has done his time. He lost his sponsors, he was suspended, and now he has a fresh start with a new sponsor, and he can come into next season and be a new player. He can have a new attitude, and he can change his legacy. And this is probably, in my opinion, Nikko's last chance. If it doesn't work with Lone Star Disc, and Nikko still takes too long on the putting green, gets called for time violations, gets called for foot faults, and winds up getting in fights with other players over it, this is not going to be a good thing for Nikko. But ultimately, I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's learned his lesson, and I think it's safe to say he knows this is probably his last chance. So I'm super pumped to see Nikko play because the tour needs his energy. Nikko is he's a spectacle. He brings the energy, and when things are going good for Nikko, it's so exciting to watch. He's so fun to watch, and what he brings to disc golf is something that not a lot of players bring to the sport. A lot of our best players are very robotic, and Nikko is not robotic. He is energetic, he's enthusiastic, he's passionate. These are things that we need on coverage, on Jomez, on the Disc Golf Pro Tour Network. These are the things that are going to help grow the sport, but he needs to be responsible about it, and he needs to choose his moments to really let that emotion come out. But I would love to hear comments in the comments section down below. What are your thoughts? Now, I would really appreciate if you guys could subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm promote my video so more eyes can see this video. So if you could do that, I would really appreciate it. You're watching Iceberg TV, and take care.